Okay, now what's your opinion on KO of the year, man?
KO of the year.
Because our list was Joaquin Buckley fighting Impa Kasanya. Like, I was at work when that fight happened.
Yeah.
So I didn't even watch it. Then somebody told me about the fight. I was like, oh shit! Like, so I went and checked it out. Bruh, when he did that KO, remember that spinning, like, he threw the kick, right? Dude caught his kick. Then Joaquin did like he like jumped back and used his other kick like a jumping back kick. You got me? And everybody was hyping it. And then I remember one of the commentators was like, he was like, that's the Mortal Kombat kick. I'm like, what the fuck? I never seen a back kick before.
A back kick to the face.
I'm like, but it was hard though.
It was hard.
Live.
No, it really was.
I'm like,
hard as hell.
Yeah, so I mean that was a highlight of the month for real. Everybody was talking about that.
Joaquin.
Yeah, Joaquin Buckley. Yeah, but I'm like, hey, check this out. I don't want to bash Joaquin Buckley, but he lost to Kevin Holland, I think, early in the year.
He did?
Yeah.
That was a terrible time to say. Because I was really about to go in on this back kick for real, like, because that back kick was vicious. It was probably one of the coolest things I've seen in the UFC, right? And for him to be fighting this Impa dude, who is I've never heard of Impa, Kavane, something like that, right? So when he grabbed his foot, most people, and this is why I say it's one of the coolest things in UFC history to me. Like, yeah, they did hype it. Like, you never seen a back kick to the face, but I think what made it so cool is that he grabbed his foot, and most of the time, anybody, even like I'm saying, even world class fighters like Joaquin, you grab somebody's foot, you think, oh, we ain't really got no movement now. You got to do something with that foot, you get it off and fight. He had it in his hand. He didn't hesitate to just turn and knock my man's out. Right. And I think that's what made it so impressive is that he knocked him out.
Spinning back kick
while his leg was being held. You know what I mean? Right. So basically he was in the air. I mean, whenever you do a back kick, it is usually a spinning back kick like that. Usually you're in the air. But he was already in the air when he decided to. You know what I mean? Like that means he was weightless the whole time. Kicked this man in the face and dropped. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that to me that's lit too. But now what about Cody Garbrandt, bro, and Rafael
Assunção.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know they faces very well.
That knockout was so clean, so cold.
Clean.
Bro,
clean. Cody, that dude.
Bro, that hook was devastating, bro. I was like,
if y'all get a chance, go back and look at all these. If y'all do nothing else with this video, go back and look at the KOs of the year. That's Joaquin Buckley, and then it'll be a guy named Impa. You got Cody, and then you got Rafael. Cody, he could have broke this man's whole jaw. Like, I'm dang this surprised he didn't. It was such a clean hit. He did this.
That shit was terrible.
They was here. He was against the cage, not the ropes, right? The dude goes up, starts throwing these punches. When he throws one of the punches, Cody slips it. Bah! Clean right hook. My man's went. It went straight out. But it was so clean that you just like, it took you by surprise. Like, yeah, I can't even explain that, bro. You just gotta watch it and just be like, for real.
Right.
It's wild. Cody, that man. That's all I'm saying.
The last one, KO, we want to talk about was the
which we already talked about.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
And Zachary.
Yeah.
I mean that bro, nobody saw that coming.
Nobody
saw that coming. KO from the bottom.
Especially from the bottom. You on the ground. That's unheard of. I feel like Kevin might be one of those bottom fighters.
Oh man,
he might become a bottom fighter.
He's dangerous though. He's dangerous everywhere. He's lanky, tall, but
that's what makes him so dangerous.
Look, man.
And that's why I think once he gets some more ring experience,
he's gonna be one of them next great fighters. Bro.
Yeah, him and Israel gonna have to go at it because he's lanky, all of that, and for him, all he needs is more mat time, is what we call it, right? Mm-hmm. We used to wrestle, so more mat time. He needs more mat time. And in this case,
they call it ring time.
No, I was about to say, in this case, it's still a ring, still a cage, more cage time, ring time, whatever.
Yeah, what are we gonna call it? So which knockout you think was a knockout of the year?
Now, honestly, God, to me, it only comes down to Kevin. Not Kevin. Oh, definitely not Kevin. No offense to Kevin, but out of the KO of the year, like something that was finessed and was cool, and even just I'm going off for power, the finessation of it, and how it happened. You know what I mean?
I think we're gonna say the same one.
Probably, right? Maybe not. Let's say this. I'm going between Joaquin and Cody, right? For sure. Kevin's out of the picture for me on this. And out of those two, so in this, I'm not really checking a box. I think I know who you're gonna pick, and I'm gonna pick the opposite. So I'm gonna say my pick. It's Joaquin, and it's Joaquin because he held it. Like, I love Taekwondo. It's my first love, first sport, right? He grabbed this man's foot and backkicked him in the face, right? That's lit to me. So that's why I'm going.
I mean, I was gonna say that.
You thinking the same thing?
Yeah, Joaquin Buckley.
Okay, good. I was nervous, like, this nigga might pick Cody. And...
Nah, I'm not picking Cody.
Okay.
Well, that was a sensational knockout. Good knockout, like, you know. But Joaquin Buckley, that was just live.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So
that was heat. Like, that's something you've never seen in the UFC, right?
Right.
It's something you've never seen in the UFC. Besides Showtime's kick. It was something different. You know what I mean? So, yeah.